What's up, y'all? Jakob Owens here for the Buff Nerds, and today I'm back fresh off of a trip from Tulum, Mexico. It was super fire. One of the coolest places I've been. Really cool town, lots to do, especially if you're like an outdoor adventure seeker. The cenotes, jumping in them, swimming in them were absolutely beautiful. That's me snorkeling back there in one of the cenotes. Absolutely fire. But while I was there, I got so many questions about the bag I was using to carry all my gear, because anytime I go anywhere, I always use my Red, bring my Red around. People were asking me, one, like how I brought my Red there, but two, what was the bag and the gear I took to Mexico and to Tulum, and how I package it and basically bring it all together. And the answer is simply just one bag, and that has been my go-to bag for years. It is hands down the best bag on the market. I use it just when I'm around LA or Arizona for shoots, and also when I travel. It fits literally everything I need, and that includes my Red, that includes this DSLR, all my lenses, batteries, everything I need. So I'm gonna go over what that bag is right now, today, and all the gear that I stuff inside of it. Bam! So here's the bag. It is a think tank bag. Its technical term is the airport accelerator bag, or that's the model of this think tank bag. Think tank makes some of the highest quality, durable, supportive bags that there are for your gear, and this one is called the airport accelerator because it is such a large size and it can fit so much gear, but it does fit in the overhead space of a plane, and that's absolutely crucial, because never ever will I check any gear. I'm not gonna check any gear under the plane, and you need a bag that can fit everything, so you bring your camera on the plane with you and you don't have to worry about gear getting messed up, stolen, or anything like that. So this bag is absolutely perfect because, like I said, it fits my Red, my DSLR, my lens, everything I need in here, and it fits in the overhead compartment on a plane, and it's absolutely perfect. So let's get into everything that I stuff in here. See if you can see that here. So we open it up. Whew, there's all the gear. I'll get a better angle of it. But you got the big flaps here, all these flaps, and up in these flaps, I basically have my bunch of my cords, all my cords in this bottom one, along with the portable hard drives that I have, which is right here, Samsung T5 drives. I have like 3 of them. And I stuff those in there. So this is all my cords and drives. Here's all my like GoPro batteries and memory cards. And then up here is like my different tools, like the toolkit for the Red, lens cap kind of stuff, screws, spare lens cap, and all the like little kind of tool accessories that I might need to like, mount things onto my camera or take things off and whatnot. So that's kind of everything that goes right in here. Hella cords. I definitely need to like manage this better, but it works. Up top here, this little compartment is where I throw my little wipe-de-doos, my lens cloths, and then my Red monitor as well. It's like the perfect size. It literally fits just right in there, literally right to the edge and zips up. Lens cloths and my Red monitor right in that pack. Then up top is like another compartment where you put your laptop. It's got a slot for your laptop, iPad, and a couple other compartments, but I always slide my laptop, boom, right into that top one. So within this flap, already fitting so much gear and so much stuff. Boop. That should work. Maybe a little more. So moving on, first thing, big pocket, Red. This is my go-to camera for all film, commercial, music videos, but I don't travel without it. I just love to capture everything as high resolution as possible, because I also sell stock footage, and when I travel, it's a great opportunity to get high quality stock footage that I'm not only to like able to make videos for YouTube, but to sell the stock footage as well. So that's why I carry this puppy. That with the side handle attached fits perfectly in that compartment. Moving on, right next to that, I have my favorite go-to lens, the Canon 24-105 with IS. This pretty much lives on my camera. It's got a great focal range, wide, zoomed in, Image stabilization, especially with the red, is super important. The red does not have image stabilization, so you need to have lenses. You know, if you're trying to get some smooth tracking shots and don't have a gimbal, which when you're traveling, usually don't, just because trying to keep light. So IS on that guy. Then one of my other favorites, and one of the most slept on lenses, is the Canon 100mm macro 2.8. Also has IS, amazing lens. If you're trying to get close-up detail shots, anything detailed, this is the lens for that. I love this lens. Next, this little compartment, got my red handle, mount that to the top of my camera. Then right here I got batteries, Anton Bauer Cinda 90s. The 90s are flyable. You're able to fly with these. Anything more than the 90s, then you can't fly with them, or you would have to check the bag. So this I can actually bring onto the plane. So Cinda 90, and then I have 2 of their Dionic XT 90s, a little smaller, more compact. And then, so I have 2 of those, and then I have a HyperCore, just a small little extra battery if I need it. Over in this compartment is where I have some polarizers, some filters, Tiffin NDs, that good stuff. Card reader, cord, this portable hard drive, just an extra spare one to back up from the T5s. The T5s I use to dump everything, and then this is a backup. Always gotta have. And boom, over here, GoPro 7. I know I've had issues with this in the past. I still think GoPro needs to step their game up. I'm just still not super impressed with it. So many of my pictures on, you know, this trip or video were just blown out, overexposed, even with setting the minimum ISO to 100 or 200. And but I feel like you always just have to have an action camera in your bag, and that's GoPro 7 right here. Then my other favorite lens, I have a lot of favorite lenses. I've had this lens for like 5 years. This is the 70 to 200 2.8 with IS as well. Use this for a lot of compression shots, and you know, it's something that's absolutely crucial to have. You need to have a long zoom lens in your bag, especially when you're traveling, to get a lot of stuff could be further away, or say even if it's an animal, you can't get right up on them. So this lens will allow you to get close without being too close. And then again, a couple more filters here, Tiffin ND, Pro Mist filters, ND filters, and yeah, you gotta always have filters on deck. Then right up front here, we got the Prism Lens Effects Ultra Arm, handheld mount, and then both mountable prisms, triangle and the orb. I used these heavy for the first time on this trip. Really loved the look of them. We got some really cool stylized clips, and so yeah, this is gonna stay with me from now on in my bag. Last but not least, up front, bunch of red memory cards. If I can reach in here, keep these up front, right up top here in this little zipper, so they're away from everything else. Safe up top. And then in this pocket right here, I usually have this camera right here, but I'm using it to shoot this video, so the 6D is not in here right now, but usually it fits right into this pocket right here. So as you can see, a lot of gear fits into that bag. I'm able to fully kit out my red and do a lot of cool things. I have my 6D with me. I have, you know, the Prism Lens Effects. I have all my lenses. I have the filters. I have batteries, of course. Everything I need fits in that bag, and I don't have to pack a separate, you know, suitcase or other gear bag or check anything. Like, literally just bring that on the plane with me. Bring it everywhere I go. It does not leave my side. And the airport accelerator, I've literally had that bag for 4 or 5 years now, and it's still in amazing shape, amazing condition, super durable. In my opinion, by far the best bag on the market. I've had other bags that have like kind of worn down and broken down. A buckle falls off here and there, and like kind of, this thing is like a tank. Literally, it's in the name, think tank. It's a tank. There is no bag I would recommend more than that. And so yeah, I thought I would make this video to just kind of touch on your guys' questions of like how I traveled with my red and my gear, because I was getting that nonstop, asking how I was taking my red on these trips, and along with all my other gear, and that's how it's with that bag. I wouldn't be able to do it with any other bag, period. So if you want to see you know, any further, any of this gear, all the links will be in the description below. Go check out all the gear I have in that bag, as well as that bag. I'll make sure to link in the description below so you can check that out. But anyways, that's all for this video. I just wanted to talk about the bag because I was getting so many questions about it. So hopefully this video helped. Again, all links in the description below. I appreciate you guys for watching. If you want to go check out more videos, go check out my playlist, subscribe to the channel. I'm always dropping tons of content, help you guys out. That's all I really have for today. So until next time, I'm Jakob Owens for the Buff Nerds, and I'm out.